morning. Welcome to our Sunday Sprintacular. I am Gillian St, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. And with me is my amazing co-host, Jamie Sands.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I write optimistic urban fantasy and queer romance and some other stuff. And if my voice gives out, it's because all afternoon and evening yesterday I was talking a lot in the Regency. And I feel okay, but my voice is not used to talking quite that much.
Yep. Can you hear the background noise in my...
Yep. Someone's not happy about something.
Yep. I am house sitting Ned the dog. Ned and I have had a very long and wet walk this morning, but Ned keeps barking at nothing. This is the very reactive dog who went nuts the last time my house sat him and we had an ambulance rock up. Today, he is barking at the wall behind me and the fireplace. And it's very alarming because I am like a worst case scenario person. So I have put him not in his kennel, but on his bed, which usually calms him down. But instead of that, he is serenading us.
Well, lucky us.
Yep. Once we there it goes. So would you like to tell us more about the laugh, and I will settle Ned?
So it was the first time I made it to one of these LARPs in over a year. They haven't been happening so much, but the last one was July last year. And I couldn't go because there were two last year that I couldn't go to, one because I was sick and one because I was in Tauranga. So it was really nice to come back. And everyone was very happy to see me, which was lovely. And we had an afternoon tea thing with puzzles and things, and that was very fun. And then in the evening, it was more like a ball, so we had some dances. And I hadn't realized how much time had passed in the game since I last played. Because the last game I was at, my Regency boyfriend said he was going to war and to wait for him for a year, which I agreed to. And it turns out that in-game it has been a year, and we haven't seen each other since. And I haven't had a letter from him in quite some time. And so I spent a fair bit of it kind of being like, oh, have you, went to his father and was like, how have you heard from me? He's like, oh, yes, I hear from him regularly. I'm like, how interesting. So a little bit of drama there. Not sure how that will play out. But I managed to get the most cutting remark I've ever managed right at the end of the night, because the ball was held at some new people to town's residence, and they're obviously there to cause drama as characters. They're very kind of forward and pushy and a little bit rude.
Yeah.
And the woman hosting it especially rubbed me all kinds of wrong ways. And my character is a very easygoing character. He's like a Mr. Bingley type. But even I was getting annoyed with her. And right at the end of the night, we had the final dance. And she said, all right, well, it's over, everyone out. Like as blunt as that. And everyone was kind of silent. And so I said, well, thank you for being a host.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh, a direct cut. And I was just like, well.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm very pleased with myself. I came home very late, but I had a great time. And am once again inspired to write Regency fiction, although I've never actually carried through on that urge.
Yep. We've got Duck My Squee here, who says it is overcast but dry in Wellington today, and 21 degrees Celsius as always in my house.
Usually sunny in Auckland today. Really clear.
Yeah. I took NED for WALK this morning.
Mm-hmm.
When we were just going our normal route, and we turned down this little sort of cul-de-sac, and it was underwater. So that was fun.
Very upsetting.
Yes. So we had to kind of figure out an alternate route, but still everything that needed to be done on a walk was done, which means there is no reason for NED to be creating this amount of fuss. Duck My Squeeze says it's hard to keep. Oh no, it should be the final day of the Camp Nano goal today, and it's hard to keep my queer romance both queer and romantic when the MC's OTP won't be turning back up until Act 3. Supporting characters showing the queer attraction to keep MC super faithful to OTP.
Nice.
Laps awesome. Won an award for going above and beyond when someone forgot to give me a "you die" card after a "you're dying" card.
So you just died for hours and hours. I kind of love that.
Oh my gosh.
I had a game once where I got poisoned partway through, which actually ended up being amazing because I just got to lie on pillows. And every now and then people would come and be like, "Oh no, what's happening?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm not feeling well. Maybe I ate something." And then they'd run off to try and deal with it. And I just got to lie there. It was kind of amazing.
Excellent.
3 hours of pretending to die. I'm glad you got an award for that. That's incredible.
Yep. So I am really exhausted and discombobulated after nibbling sitting. The plan was that my sister and brother-in-law were going to have a lovely staycation, which they both really deserve and really need. My sister in particular had a hellish work week. And so the plan was they have a staycation in a posh hotel in Christchurch and have a massage, have a fancy lunch, maybe see a movie, all this. And then my sister was up in New Plymouth and all flights out of New Plymouth were cancelled.
Oh no.
So she couldn't get back in time. She barely made it in time for lunch yesterday. So the lunch was the only part of the entire weekend they got to do. But my brother-in-law asked if I could, take the kids and do the stuff with them that I've been planning, but, not sleep over.
Yeah.
And my niece in particular was really disappointed by this. She had been looking forward to it. So it's hard when you have little kids with big feelings and then not really able to move past those big feelings.
Yeah.
So the kids weren't very happy. And then the plan kept changing. And I did not do well. I needed a plan. I had a plan. Like but the plan changed and the kids were not happy about it. And I was kind of, I just don't do well when things change quickly. So, hi, Wicket, welcome. So, I am just like a little bit tired and I have a wee bit of trouble focusing. I also have a dog serenading me still. But it's things like last night I sat down and I had 4 hours to do 2 hours of weekly planning, and I did maybe 15 minutes of it despite trying to do it the entire time.
Yeah.
So I might take Ned outside for a bit because he is just continuing to serenade us. Would you like to get started on the warm-up?
Sure thing. I did not bring the Galley Man in with me, but I've got other decks. Hold on. All right. We have the movie tarot and the Disney villains tarot. I'm kind of feeling movie tarot. Does anyone have any strong opinions in the chat? I'll just give you a half minute to respond. Grab my warm-up book. So our warm-up is movie tarot. Cool. The warm-up, we go for 5 minutes, free writing or starting your work, whatever it is you need to do. But we use the tarot to kind of spark us with something. So me and Gillian usually write longhand because most of the time we're typing. But writing kind of activates a different part of the brain. So that's why we do it the way we do it. So 5 minutes, and we'll anything you like. We turn off the inner editor, just try and kind of get your brain into the creative space. I can hear my voice cracking. It's so funny. I can hear it. It happened during the game last night, and I was like, oh no, how do I preserve my voice when there's still 2 hours of gossip to do? Anyway, yes, so it can be journaling, it can be a to-do list, it can be anything you like. No rules, except that don't overthink it, just let it happen. Is that everything? Yeah, I think so. Okay. No, I didn't like that card. I'm going to keep going. Oh, okay. Some cards jumped out at me. No, keep it going. It's like I've forgotten how to shuffle a normal size deck because I'm so used to shuffling the alley man now. All right. 10 of Cups. Quite a beautiful one. The movie tarot has movie characters for all the all the major arcana and all the court cards, but the other cards are just pretty. So unfortunately we don't have a movie tie-in for this one, but that's okay. 10 of Cups. Great joy, pleasures of life, happy family, peace, contentment, ecstasy, a full heart, being loved and cared for. It's got a little star river in behind there and a great big moon, big orange moon, I think.
For some reason, I looked at that and thought Champagne Tower.
I think that's what it's sort of getting at.
Awesome.
With a heart at the top and 2 flowers and then stars and moons on the bottom. Oh, and actually there's something on the third one. It's like rings. The third level has rings on the cups. So lots of symbols. 23rd of July already.
Ned?
Oh dear.
No.
All right. I might just get us started while Gillian deals with Ned. Oops. Calculator won't help though. All right. Oh, there you are. I was just about to start. Just about to start. So 5 minutes. 5 minutes starting now. page.
I got 3/4 a column.
Nice. It's quite a nice one.
Yeah. So I realized that I have something to celebrate that I haven't celebrated yet.
Oh, yeah.
So on Thursday, I ended up publishing A Gentleman Never Tells.
Nice.
And I uploaded it to Amazon. I hit publish. It went into review. I started handing out arcs. I refreshed constantly for the rest of the day, looking for the moment that it went live. It didn't.
What?
And then on Friday morning, I wake up to find that my cover has been flagged, and Amazon wants me to prove that I have permission to use the images on my cover.
Oh, how annoying.
Yeah. So this was a cover created for me by a cover designer. So I had to contact her to get a copy of the license. But while I waited for that to come back, I found the images on the cover on Deposit Photos, sent a link to that, sent a link to Deposit Photos online licensing agreement. And then I also included the sort of license that the sort of basic license that the cover artist gives with every cover they create, and a screenshot of the bit in the requirements where she states that she only uses licensed images to create her covers. And at some point on Saturday, while I was busy with the kids, it actually went live on Amazon. But because I said, yeah, this is erotica, probably shouldn't be read by people under 18, it is impossible to find it. Like, you put in the title exactly and my author name, and it still won't show up.
It's been dungeoned.
Yep. So I am...
So putting it in erotica and tagging the adults only doesn't do that. It'll be in your keywords, from what I understand. Your keywords or your blurb.
Yeah.
There'll be a word. I'll have a look for you.
But yeah, I am... It's like I haven't felt like celebrating this because it has just been such a slog. But thinking about the 10 of Cups, I was like, actually, no, this is an achievement, even if nobody buys it, because Amazon won't show it to them. I've still published and created a really lovely book. And actually, I will grab the link for you all. Hi, Amy. You have just missed the warm-up, but we're still in the kind of warm-up phase of the stream.
Oh, you haven't,
hopefully
you haven't shared it on your Facebook.
No, I haven't. Because this is the extra annoying thing, because it's a pseudonym that I am not trying to promote to my existing readers.
Right, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, focus. One thought at a time. Okay, view on Amazon. And go back to the stream. And I've just shared it there in the chat. It looks like Jamie has shared it. This is we use my account to do StreamYard, and that means that only I can comment, and the comments appear as if they're from both Jamie and Gillian. So if you're just assume it's me. I try to remember to put the capital G behind my comments to show that it's not Jamie, but I'm not very good at remembering to do that. But yeah, Amy, are you underwater or are you okay? I ask because Christchurch got a heck of a lot of rain yesterday, and when NED and I myself went for our usual morning WALK, part of our usual route was underwater.
Okay, the good news is, even if you never get the book out of the dungeon, Cabin Boy is in the dungeon, and it's always sold really well.
Awesome.
People
that
still
is
are in
good to
there.
know.
Yeah. It's not that no one will ever find it. It's just that it can't be searched in that way. But people browse through those. Oh, thank you, Wicket.
Amy says, our house has a small moat, but we're warm and dry. Amy's living in a castle.
Oh, fancy.
And yay. I am glad. I have been sort of checking in on Jamie's plot throughout the week and being like, more people need to be reading this. Why aren't more people reading this? But I saw it popped up on a J. Scott Coatsworth, whether it was a liminal fiction or a QRI promotion. That was awesome.
QRI, I would say, because it's not paranormal in the least.
A castle with 1960s throwback floral bathrooms. Yes.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that coming up, so that's nice. Oh, because you couldn't tag me because I used a weird pseudonym. Okay. These weird pseudonyms.
Right? I feel like as authors, we just go out of our way to make an already difficult career more difficult for ourselves.
I couldn't put it under any of my other names. The pairing was too new. Anyway, I have shared it on my Drake account because it's, some of them said that they would read outside MM.
Oh, hey. Hi, Jenna. Welcome. I have just been recounting my Amazon woes this week, but yeah, basically the warm-up made me realize I need to do something to celebrate this. And I've got a couple of options. And one of the options involves making a cake or something to take to Tuesday morning writers group, which having said that, I've just realized that Amy isn't able to go to Tuesday morning writers group. So that's just like me being really mean.
It's all right.
But I might not choose that option. I'll just have to think about it. But yeah.
My wins for this week. Oh, just getting work done, I think.
Yeah, Amy has a day job. Sad face.
Yeah, that midweek sprint really helped. Stream really helped me with some movement on things. So, yeah, nothing very exciting for me. Just keeping on.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we get into our first sprint?
Wicket says those pesky day jobs. I have one too. Yes. Yeah. So because I did not finish my planning for the week, I'm going to start off the stream by doing that. Oh, Amy.
My get out of your own way tarot challenge to start.
Amy's wins for the week finished the final edits on the second edition of What's French for Oops. And first week of term done, which is always rough. Actually, do I know about the tarot challenge-y thing?
I don't know if you do. So this is a friend of mine who's on the Discord. She does the Akashic readings.
Oh, yes.
She does a whole lot of these kind of self-help books around tarot readings and how you can use them to get over things. This one is specifically for writers and creators to get out of your own way, which is always a problem that I have, to kind of unravel what's stopping you, what blockages and stuff. So I'm on day 3. It's a 31-day challenge. So the question for today is, which of these beliefs about creativity don't serve you? So the first 2 days are about what are your beliefs and what do they mean. And it's already been very, very insightful. I'm using my my oldest tarot deck for it, the one that's known me since I was 16. And the first day, it was like, draw as many cards as you need to, and I drew 3 major arcana that I instantly understood what it was saying. I was just like, oh, okay, We're not here to mess around.
Yeah.
We're going to go deep. So I'm quite excited to do today's.
That sounds amazing. Is that available as an ebook?
Yes, it is. Yep, all of her stuff is ebook and physical. So it's just a really small, and it's actually a workbook. But because I want to do this again at some point, I'm doing it in a separate notebook. So it's Marielle S. Smith. She's got a ton of these, and the ones that I've done have all been really good. Okay. So that's where I'm starting, and hopefully after that I will jump onto a project. Who knows what it will be?
Yeah.
Who knows? Sprint, duck my squeeze, jazzed. Okay.
Excellent.
All right, so 20 minutes starting now. first sprint done. I got nothing useful completed. I did my Tyro challenge, and then I got distracted with other stuff.
Yep.
I was just about to dig into edits when the alarm went, so I don't think I can check that off as anything.
Yep. I continued the review of my week that I started last night, and I'm on the final question of that. But I could not remember whether Jamie had said, I've set a timer. So I was like, did we both
sorry.
not set a timer?
No, I set a timer.
Yes, I am glad that you are more organized than I am.
It's just my job. It's a habit now.
Yep. I also
Yay, welcome,
got,
Jo.
Yes, welcome. I got distracted by all of the Discord Discord alerts. And yes, so much happening in the Discord. But here's the really funny thing. I went and I shared Marielle's Get Out of Your Way 31-day tarot challenge link above and was like, I should buy this. And then when I went back to the link to buy it, I discovered that I'd already purchased it in 2019.
Right. That was probably right when she first published it.
Yeah. But that is awesome. Yeah, I'm actually really tickled by that. Amy did the warm-up and had breakfast. Joanna is amused. And Duck My Squee got 344 words. Nice work. Jenna finished some dinner and has scheduled her newsletter for the week. Nice work. And yeah, it is. I have just got a text message indicating that I have a companion for walking in ED later today, so that will be exciting for all involved. I cannot actually see the DOG, but he is quiet, which is really good.
Good.
Wicket is plugging along at a short story. Excellent.
Nice.
I am quite keen to jump into our next sprint, but I have drunk all my tea, so I'm going to have to start our next sprint.
Go and sort that out. Yes.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Let's go with 20 minutes starting now. Right. Oops. Ah. Second sprint done.
Excellent. We have been visited by Maggie, which is awesome. Hi, Maggie. What else have we been up to?
I got into edits.
Yay. I discovered the dog. He is snoozing on the other side of the table, and I was so impressed by his good napping that I gave him a dental stick. So I think we're both pretty happy. I have finished my review of last week and started planning the week ahead. It's probably going to be very light on writing and freelance work, at least in the first half of the week, because I'm moving out of a house sit. And I have got quite a full lot of Cluey sessions in the evenings. I'm also moving out of the house sit and back to Omahi, and I have to kind of arrange a workspace in Omahi. One of the things with the tutoring company is that they ask you that when you tutor, you have a very clear, uncluttered background behind you to help students who are easily visually distracted, basically. And so I'm going to have to figure out a way to arrange my room in Omahi so that I've got my bookcase behind me for live streams and authory stuff, but like a boring background behind me for tutoring sessions. And I'm thinking that I do what I do when George is with me and just sit on my bed for the tutoring sessions.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that will be my fix this week. But I'm sort of thinking that I'd like to maybe set up my standing desk in another section of my room and have a clear background behind that and have like a dedicated Jenna's recommended a tapestry. That is another another thing that I'm contemplating, another possibility. But I have got like a run of house sits. So I've got I'm in Omahe for part of the time this week and next week. Then I go to Palmageddon. And then from the 7th of August through to the 1st of October, I've got non-stop house sits.
Oh, wow.
It might be a good idea to grab a tapestry in case I can't find a suitably boring place in my house sits. So actually, I may end up going with Jenna's idea. And the other thing is, I've got 2 external monitors, one of which doesn't work very well, and the other one is in perfect working condition. And I've been traveling with the one that doesn't work very well because I'm like, it's already messed up. If I mess it up further by traveling around with it, it's no big deal. And my sister was like, that makes no sense. If you're going to be traveling the majority of time, take the good one traveling with you. So, yeah. I'm going to swap out my monitors and bring the good monitor traveling with me. But
Nice.
Duck My Squeeze says, I feel that about backgrounds. I'm autistic with ADHD spicy extras. Distraction is a bit of an issue for me. Lights are the worst though. Thankfully, sprints are a heads down activity. Yeah, today's background is very busy on my part.
Mine's all Hiram McDaniels.
Yep.
Literally a 5-headed dragon.
Yep. Okay, so what time is it? I feel like it's snack time.
20 past 10, so we could go for a break.
We probably don't deserve a break, but I want a break. Is that
we don't
okay
have
with
to deserve
everyone?
it. We're allowed to take a break whenever we want.
Yay! Yeah. Yeah.
Deserve is a dirty word, I think.
Yeah. Okay. We are taking a break. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. If you do not need a break, feel free to carry on sprinting by yourself. That's not what we're doing.
Good.
Here we go. That's what we want.
All right. See you soon. I forgot that I was going to use the same mug for a drink, and I put it in the dishwasher, and once it's in the dishwasher, I don't like getting it out again. So I've switched to this mug and an American hot chocolate mix.
Oh, I know it is not miserable and rainy in Auckland, but that sounds like the perfect wet, hot, cold weather drink.
Well, especially because I remembered that I made chocolate chip cookies the other day,
Oh
and
my
so
gosh.
they pair perfectly with a nice hot chocolate.
Yep. What was I going to say? I've got a dog who's very interested in my Sultana brand.
Oh, I've got an incredible video to share with the Discord. I'm gonna do that right now. Wait, I can do this the better way. Sometimes at the Regency Lap we have time to exhibit. Oh. One moment.
Let's see.
So we have the ability to exhibit, so perhaps to share, read a poem or pretend to play piano and impress everyone. And I had a plan with one of my friends what we would do based on a TikTok account that we both love. And for whatever reason, we didn't have time to exhibit yesterday afternoon, but we did it just as the game finished, and I filmed it so we could put it on TikTok, and it is very amusing.
Awesome.
So it is in the Discord now. Warning for Celine Dion. Playing over it. And
I have a barky DOG who needs some attention, so I'm just going to disappear quickly. Feel free to... Oh, I'm going to change the ticker so that if you want to start the script without me, you can.
I might just dive straight back in. Let's do that. 20 minutes.
What are we
starting now? Oh, I'm glad, Joe, that your PC auto-saved. Oof. What a horror. Cats have been fed. Glad to hear it. Yay, I'm glad you liked the video. We had a lot of fun making it. Okay, so 20 minutes for the next sprint starting now.
Ned is lying down in the hall outside my bedroom where the cat is snoozing on the bed. And I just wanted to share something. I got woken up at 4:35 this morning. Oh, sorry. I got woken up at 4:35 this morning by a cat, which is usually what happens to Jamie. So I was I thought that was amusing and wanted to share. And then suddenly remembered, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell everyone during the break. Apologies.
No worries. We were only 30 seconds in, but I thought we'd better restart. So
yes.
Okay, let's Yep. Okay, so 20 minutes starting now. third sprint done? Third sprint. Fourth? Oh, third.
Definitely third. I was muted, so I couldn't jump in right away. During that last sprint, somebody had the audacity to walk past with a dog. So,
oh my God.
yes, we had to tell them off extremely thoroughly, and having chased them away, I don't think they even noticed us, honestly. But having successfully defended our property, we are now snoozing.
Well, good. I didn't tell you, this morning Care Bear went on Mega Zoomies and he was yowling and parkouring all over the lounge, and no one could kind of calm him down. He kept trying to play, Pokey kept trying to play with him, but he still plays a bit too rough for her when he's in that kind of mood. And I sort of tried to play with him a little bit, but it wasn't enough. So I came in here to stream and he let himself out. And the next thing I see him walking across the fence at the front of the property to go over the road. So hopefully when he comes back, he will have used up some of that energy.
Yeah.
I have got 3 whole pages into my edits. This is Beacon, and there was lots to change in that first scene. So feeling good.
Excellent. Oh, hey, Duck My Squee wrote 422 words this sprint, completing their Nano goal, 50,146 words.
That's awesome. Good work.
That's fantastic. I took my niece and nephew to Ninja Gym yesterday morning, and anytime a gymnast masters a new skill, they get to ring a bell. And when you hear that bell as like a parent, guardian, grandparent, whatever, as a supportive person, your job is to stop whatever you're doing and give a massive applause. And I just thought that was really cool.
That's really cute.
But yeah, somebody rang the bell yesterday. I didn't even see who they were, but yeah, that was really neat. But yeah, I was thinking it's a shame that we don't have like a bell that we can ring as writers.
Some kind of some kind of celebration thing we could do.
Yep.
Oh, and Joe got 703 words.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Oh yes, okay. On the subject of Zoomies, George was incredibly well behaved this weekend. He and my niece and nephew have got so much closer, and it's lovely to see. Friday night, we watched a movie on the couch together, and me, both nibblings, and George managed to squeeze ourselves onto this couch. And George kind of, he had his bum wedged up against me, and he lay with his head facing my nephew so that he could, anytime he wanted, he could just lick my nephew, who did not appreciate this. Oh, actually, it's kind of the lady doth protest too much situation, because Jack said he didn't like it, but kept on putting himself in a position to get licked again.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, they're very cute. George has started sleeping on my niece's bed, and he has made himself a nest underneath her bunk beds because there's a space that only he can squeeze into. And it is littered with torn up tissues. Like, that's just the thing. And bits and pieces that he's stolen. But yeah, that is enough George chat. We should probably get back to work.
Yep. Trying not to be sleepy. I'm really trying. All right, 20 minutes starting now. Hey, sweetie. Are you more relaxed now?
It's just had a real good night. So
Oh. You purry. That's nice. Good boy. He can't get up. There you go. It's all right. Where'd you go? Sprint 4 done.
Yay. I have created a to-do list for next week. I'm trying my best to be realistic and not create more stress on myself. But it's looking like one of those weeks where I'm trying to wrangle a lot of things I need to do into a less than ideal amount of time.
I got some more pages edited. Did I get to a couple more? There was a Care Bear interruption.
Yeah.
And he seems a lot calmer now, although he might be bugging Anna. Hard to tell.
Yep. It is always nice to have a Care Bear interruption. It's like it's part of the stream along with the warm-up now.
Yes, it is. He likes to check in on us.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, 260 words. Duck My Squee got carried away celebrating. You are allowed to celebrate and get carried away. You've done something very, not very achievable, very celebratable.
Agree.
Yep. I got a text from Ned's owners during that sprint and letting me know that they're on their way home. I let them know that we've had quite a bit of rain and sent them a photo, them the photo that I shared in the Discord, and then had to reassure them that that's not our street.
Good to give them the heads up, though.
Duck says, I'd finish up, but I think I want to keep going at 2K a day. This writing lark is a blast. And Jenna is working on VAC running and listening to a reread for refreshing the brain on plot. Nice.
Nice. Right. Should we get back into it?
Yep.
Because if I don't keep moving, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah. So you are allowed to say, "Hey, Gillian, take over. I need a nap."
No, but I'm enjoying getting progress done.
Awesome. Well, we'll keep on going. But everybody, reminder: you can take a nap at any time.
It's true. That is true. Good. All right. 20 minutes starting now. that sprint like absolutely fly past?
It did. And
Okay.
bizarrely, I finished my planning.
Ah. Excellent. I've got
Okay.
to the end of chapter 1. Yeah, so that's 9 pages done this morning. And on to chapter 2.
Yep. So we just missed congratulating Joe on 787 words last sprint. And Joe agrees that 2,000 words a day is a great word count to aim for. Gina says, thanks for hosting, which suggests to me that she has disappeared.
Mhm.
And Caspian says, hi, I'm moving house today, but just wanted to pop in and let you all know that you're absolutely lovely and very good to write alongside. Actually, Caspian says, hi. So accuracy is very important.
Thank you, Caspian.
So having finished my planning, I was then able to go back to my to-do list. Somebody requested an ARC copy of A Gentleman Never Tells, so I responded to that.
Nice.
I shared the Amazon and Goodread links on the Facebook page where I asked for ARC readers.
Nice.
And now it is showing up for me when I search for it.
That's good.
If
So maybe
I
it was just
use
a time thing.
just a time thing, or it might be that because somebody actually purchased it. Yay, thank you. Now Amazon is like, okay, this is a real book. So for whatever reason, it is showing up now. And because somebody has purchased it, I am allowed to, I've decided I am allowed to buy pins. I have had a website up with an order of 3 pins that I really wanted for weeks. And I was like, do you know what? Now is the
It's your
time.
celebration.
Yes. Unfortunately, when I clicked on the website, my shopping cart was empty. So I'm having to go through and choose my pins again. So
Okay.
I remember that last time I had something like 5 pins in my cart, and I had to be very good and whittle that down to 3. So yeah, who knows how many pins I'll end up with.
Okay, we've got it's 11:43. So we could do a normal sprint and end a bit late, or we could do a 15-minute one and end about what time?
I'm happy with either option, with a slight preference to 15 minutes.
Yeah, I've got a slight preference for that too.
Duck My Squee has 325 words. Wow. Johanna has an amazing 879 and is
That's
dancing.
incredible.
Excellent
You deserve that
work.
dance.
Yes. But
Very
Duck
well
My
done.
Squee's scientific main character just casts their first destructive fantasy spell against diseased sheep pig rabbits on a quest. Very effective, much mental trauma. It sounds like you're just having all the fun with that, and I'm so pleased.
All right, let's jump into our 15 minutes.
Sounds great.
All right, 15 minutes starting now. Last sprint done.
Yeah.
I got an extra 5 pages edited.
I shared the Amazon link with the ARC reader who has already read A
Nice.
Gentleman Never Tells, and left me a 5-star review for it, which is really awesome. But they commiserated with me over the Amazon nonsense and said that they were looking forward to more of this, which felt just so good.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I really need to crack out the tarot workbook and get out of my own way, because I think I worked myself up over this and I did not need to, but yes.
Yep. I'm excited to see where it goes, because as I said, I'm only on the 3rd day, but I expect it's going to build into something quite intense. So,
Yay.
yeah. Oh dear. All right, so I got 14 pages edited all up, which is great progress.
Yeah. I feel much more in control of my own life, which
Yay.
is really good. This was mostly an organizational stream for me, but I really needed the organization.
A time.
Just taking some time to like pin my thoughts down and look at my priorities, and yeah. Duck My Squee got 333 words, up to 51,000 words now. I am so not going to be able to end this. I want to write the story forever. Maniacal laughter. And then Wicket hit a productivity wall instead, off into space, but it's my tired time of day. And there was an excellent quote by Taika Waititi floating around that, sometimes writing is opening a Word doc, staring at it for 8 hours, sighing, and closing the Word doc, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Joe, there was a clock. Let's see. There it is, actually. You've heard it a few times during the stream. It chimes on the half hour and again on the hour, but it's a few minutes early. So it started to chime at 11 o'clock, but I hit mute because I was like, we do not need 11 chimes.
So many chimes. Yep. Oh dear. All right. Got an errand or two to run and a nap to have. How are you set up for a weekday sprint this week?
Do you know what? Thursday or Friday, I'm available, but not before then.
That's fine. Both
I'd actually really excellent. Joanna says 554 words, which is fantastic. So we have one more weekend in July, I think. And so one more weekend of the 9 a.m. starts. So it's time for us to start thinking about whether we want to continue this in August. I'm not demanding an answer now.
Feedback on the Discord would be great.
Feedback on the Discord, or you can just think about it, and we'll check in again next weekend, because after next weekend I will have to schedule the August streams, and that's when it becomes an issue.
Although we're not doing the first weekend in August, so we've got a little more breathing room.
That's true. Yes.
We will be at Palmageddon.
Yes. Oh man, it's going to be so much fun. I am not prepared yet, but it will be fun. And even if I only go with what I've got with me so far, I will still have an amazing good time. So I don't need to panic about it, because no one's ever prepared for Palmageddon or any type of Armageddon.
No, exactly. Awesome. All right, thank you everyone for joining us. It's been a really good morning. and keep replying to the stuff in the Discord. I posted a very cute Care Bear picture in there that Anna took. And we'll see you later in the week.
Duck My Squeeze says, I'm so ready for the straight passing couple I've got as MC's companions to reveal they're actually a double bi couple with their history with the local guard. Wahahaha. I am also very ready for this. That sounds so much fun.
So much fun.
Wicket, you are very welcome. Thanks for your company this morning. Joe, it is amazing to have your company as well. I feel bad that we did not properly alert you to the 9 a.m. start. But yeah, I've just had a really good morning. Thank you all.
All right. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.